second down. It's Brock, and he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They run the counter. Brock, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record.
Oh, boy. You see that?
Of course I did. I was one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you. I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.
It's week 2 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's the 49ers veteran running back. He's coming off a historic game, topping Adrian Peterson's 2007 mark of 296 yards. It's the 49ers and the Hawks, next on Madden Football.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The 49ers offense getting set to go fresh off a victory in week 1. And we'll be keeping our eyes certainly on this man making his second appearance in the regular. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Good running right there. We talked last week about him coming in as a free agent in the offseason, and he's been better than advertised through the preseason and now into September. And that was another nice effort.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think
the big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brock, and he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Here we go.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On first down, Brock. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Of course, remember last week number 1, quite the opener for him, NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week. Let's see if he can get a second award in week 2 of the season.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one is blown up by Jordan Brooks, the linebacker. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brock, and he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Sends it out toward the sideline. Kittle brings it in for the completion. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's... Does the big boy have the juice? The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the 49ers have taken the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the pack. Here we go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Room here to run. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Brock. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense, right?
Yeah,
if you know,
on him.
right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him, and if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. Oh, good move. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Go ahead.
Up the middle they go. It's Brock. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Here we go.
2nd down and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Brock, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Right back to him on 1st down. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, it's Brock. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their 1st possession of the 2nd half.
Here we go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he's got room. Oh, what a move. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Hey, go.
Up the middle they go. Brock. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys run...
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. It looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who's shaken up. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brock. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
One, Omaha.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. But the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They'll run on first down. Brock. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On second down now, it's Brock.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 18 yards, first down Niners. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Cody Barton there to bring him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Brock. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. But I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
On first down, it's Brock, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Brock. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Wait.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Here we go.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
11.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. From 8 yards out. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, just impressive in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, special teams. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. So that, Charles, touchdown number 20 he scored in his young career. And I've got a feeling he's going to be making a habit of finding the end zone, being a part of this Manny Kahue offense.
I completely agree, partner, because every time we've spoken with him, he's raved about how comfortable he feels in this Manny Kahue.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
It's Brock. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Up the middle they go. Brock. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. The Niners set to take over on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but they'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brock. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 30. 18 yards, first down Niners. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Here we go.
On second down, it's Brock. And he's got some space here. Does the big boy have the juice? And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but the same.
So no shortage of offense in this game. A very clean game, too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL.